China has officially responded to United States President Donald Trump's allegations, firmly denying that it is conspiring against Washington in partnership with North Korea and Russia. The response came a day after Trump's sharp remarks on social media, where he claimed the three powers were plotting against America during China's Grand Victory Parade in Beijing. That parade drew international attention because it saw Chinese President Xi Jinping seated alongside Russian President Vladimir Putin and North Korean leader Kim Jong Un, marking the first time the three leaders had appeared together at the same event. In a post on his platform Truth Social, Trump congratulated China on its Victory Day, but added a cutting line addressed to Xi Jinping, asking him to give my warmest regards to Vladimir Putin and Kim Jong Un as you conspire against the United States of America. China's Foreign Ministry spokesperson Guo Jiakun rejected the allegations, stressing that Beijing's diplomacy is never aimed at targeting a third country.
President Trump accused the leaders of China, Russia, and North Korea of conspiring against the United States. Can you comment on that?
中国发展同任何国家的外交关系，从来不针对第三方。
Russia also stepped in to downplay the controversy. Russian President Vladimir Putin said on Wednesday, September 3rd, that U.S. President Donald Trump had a sense of humor for suggesting that Putin had conspired with China's Xi Jinping and North Korea's Kim Jong Un against the United States.
Well, the US president is not without humor, it's clear, we all know this well. I have a good relationship with him, we communicate with each other on a first-name basis. I can tell you, and I hope he will hear this too, as strange as it may seem, but during these 4 days of US-Russia summit in Alaska, during the most diverse negotiations, both informally and formally, no one has ever expressed any negative judgments about the current US administration. That's the first thing. Second, without exception, all of my interlocutors, I want to emphasize, everyone supported our meeting in Anchorage. Everyone. And everyone expressed hope that the position of President Trump and the position of Russia and other participants in the negotiations will lead to the end of the armed conflict.
Interestingly, just hours after his fiery accusations, Trump appeared to soften his stance. Speaking to reporters in the Oval Office, he said he has a very good relationship with all three leaders, including Xi Jinping. However, he admitted his disappointment that Xi Jinping did not mention the United States in his Victory Parade speech, commemorating China's triumph over Japanese aggression during World War II. Trump also said he believed the ceremony was beautiful and very impressive, adding that he understood it was designed to capture his attention, and he confirmed that yes, he was watching.
I put out a truth last night, you saw that, and I was the one that brought it up. I said they're only doing this, they're looking to, when they did what they did, I thought it was a beautiful ceremony, I thought it was very, very impressive, but I understood the reason they were doing it, and they were hoping I was watching, and I was watching. My relationship with all of them is very good. We're going to find out how good it is over the next week or two. I think that we helped China very much, as you know, when they talk about freedom. And I don't believe that, and maybe I'm wrong, I hope I'm wrong, but I don't believe that America, that the United States was acknowledged for helping China to gain its freedom. But perhaps that was just a sleight of hand. I mean, I was very surprised. I watched the speech last night. President Xi's a friend of mine, but I thought that the United States should have been mentioned last night during that speech because we helped China very, very much.
Meanwhile, Beijing used the same press briefing to announce that President Xi will soon hold in-depth bilateral talks with North Korea's Kim Jong Un. Spokesperson Guo Jiakun emphasized that the talks will aim to strengthen strategic communication, enhance cooperation, and advance the socialist causes of both nations while deepening their traditional friendship. While Guo said the meeting would carry significant importance, he did not specify the date or location of the upcoming dialogue.
The leaders, Xi and Kim, of the two parties and the two countries will hold talks to exchange in-depth views on China-DPRK relations and issues of common concern. Comrade Kim Jong Un's visit to China to attend the September 3rd memorial activities and hold talks with the top leaders of the two parties and the countries is of great significance. China stands ready to strengthen strategic communication and enhance exchanges and cooperation with the DPRK, deepen the sharing of governance experience, and advance the respective socialist causes and the traditional friendly cooperative relations between China and the DPRK.
As global attention focuses on this new triangular dynamic between China, Russia, and North Korea, and Trump's shifting tone, the world waits to see whether this exchange sparks fresh tensions or opens new diplomatic doors. For more updates on this story and other global developments, don't forget to subscribe to the Indian Express.